Yo, what's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. And in this audio, I'm going to be talking about, approaching women, talking to women, and how you can really tighten up, your game when you're doing this. So I got an email from a dude, and I'm going to read the email, and I'm going to get into this because it goes with the topic. All right, so it says, thanks for all of your great help. I've noticed lately that I worry more about how random people respond if I approach a woman in a place where there are a lot of people during the daytime. I used to not give a crap and was doing well. I then started doing a bunch of direct approaches and noticed the rejection rate is much higher than the whole indirect build up the flirting later after buying signs. I only do day game and am finding a balanced approach at grocery stores, retail stores, street cafes, malls, etc. Are the rules different for day game to not draw too much attention at, say, a grocery store? I have had the courage to go up to, say, hundreds of women during the daytime. I went direct and was confident and approached a cute woman saying how cute she was and she was interested. However, she then walked away from me in the aisle. Another bystander just stared at me and it was weird as heck. How can I adjust my direct game for day game at grocery stores, etc.? Should I not come off as strong? I have been bold and direct, and the women walk away after showing interest. Maybe it's too bold. I either come off too smooth or too nervous, too alpha or too beta. I need balance and consistency. Please help. Thank you. All right, so let me tell you what's going on here, specifically with this situation, right? Now, earlier in your email, you said, you're saying you notice lately that you worry more about how random people respond if you approach a woman in a place where there's a lot of people during the daytime. See, that right there is your first mistake, is that since you're worrying about how people are responding to what you're doing, that's affecting what you're doing. You understand? Because instead of being in the moment and doing what you need to do, you're worrying about all these other things, right? So you have to get more focused on what you're doing and not worry about, what other people are talking about, right? And then you said you started doing a bunch of approaches and you noticed the rejection rate was higher when you were doing more direct, right? But see, the thing is, in this email, what it seems like is that you're not technically going direct. You understand? I think a lot of guys get it confused between indirect and direct approaching. So let me explain it, a little bit more. So when you're going indirect, right? Or you're going direct, either way, the goal is to basically close the deal. You understand? Meaning, get her number, give her your number, make sure some numbers are exchanged, so that y'all could meet up later, or even closing the deal also could be y'all getting together that day, that night, or going somewhere on an instant date that at that time or whatever. But it's basically, closing the deal is like you just saying, okay, I'm making something happen, or I'm trying to make something happen with this woman by, connecting with her. You understand what I'm saying? And making stuff happen either that time or in the future, right? So the thing is, when you're going indirect, right, you're basically starting off by, talking about some other shit that has nothing to do with nothing. You could be like, oh, hey, do you know where they sell what aisle they sell the oranges in? And then she'll be like, oh, I think it's the third aisle. And you'll be like, oh, cool. So, do you come to this grocery store a lot? She's like, oh, yeah, I get a lot of my food here. Cool. What's your name? Blah, blah, blah. So you're indirectly, starting that conversation and then leading it into, okay, give me your number. Let's get together sometime, right? Now, with the direct thing, right, it's you basically directly letting the woman know that you are interested in her and also closing the deal. See, the thing is, you said that you went up to some girl. You said you said I went direct and was confident and approached a cute woman saying how cute she was and she was interested. However, she then walked away from me in the aisle, right? So the thing is, you telling a girl just that she's cute is not technically direct. Do you understand what I'm saying? You're not, because like, you can walk by any woman and say, hey, hi, you're looking really nice today. That's a nice dress or whatever. That's not really direct. The direct is when you're following through with closing the deal. So you can say, yeah, hey girl, you're looking real cute. Listen, I'm really attracted to you. I want to get together with you. Give me your number. That's being direct, because you're directly letting her know that you want to do something that you're interested in, that you're making something happen. You see what I'm saying? So you were saying that, you said, however, then she walked away from you in the aisle, and then you said another bystander just stared at me and it was weird as heck. And so the thing is, what's happening is that since you're not really like closing the deal, since you're not really putting that stamp on it, right, then nothing's really happening. So what you guys got to understand is this too. When you're talking to women, right, sometimes women get nervous when you're talking to them. Do you understand? So you might be nervous and she also might be nervous. And a lot of times the women get nervous also because you were the person who started off being nervous. I tell you guys a lot that when you are approaching women, when you're talking to women, you have to be the one to navigate the conversation. You have to be the one to, basically manage that situation. So if you are talking to a girl and you just come up to her and you say, oh, hey, you're kind of cute or whatever, and then you don't have anything else to say, you're not following up, you're not, keeping the conversation going so that you can basically close the deal, she doesn't know what to say to you. She doesn't know what to do now. So this is why you have the girl will just walk away from you, or you'll have the girl just sort of stare at you because she's just like, I don't know what the fuck to do now. This is why you have to be the one to close it. You understand? This is why, look, guys, go to MrLocario.com and get my book, How to Have Sex with Two Women a Day, because it comes with 2 free audio programs. One is called the Conversation Booster. One is called the Confidence Booster. And in the Conversation Booster, I talk about a simple way of how to, when you first meet the girl, to what you need to say in order to close the deal. It's really simple. You understand? A lot of you guys got to get into that mode of understanding how to really, navigate the conversation in order to close the deal. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like you have to know how to do that stuff, right? And that's what's going to make your interaction stronger when you're dealing with these girls. See, the thing is, when you're talking about, day game or night game or whatever it is, like, it's not necessarily like a big difference as far as like the basics is you're approaching a girl, you're basically closing the deal. It doesn't matter if it's daytime, nighttime, if you're at a bar, if you're at a grocery store. The only thing that's different is that, in certain situations, women might have their guard up more, like if they're in the street or if they're, at some place where they're not expecting technically for a guy to try to holler at them. Like they expect it to happen like either way, but it's more so like you would like think most people will say, well, a bar is more the type of place that, they're expecting a man to say something versus if they're, just at a car wash getting, washing their car. You know what I mean? So it's like they might have their guard up a little bit more in that situation. But either way, it's you talking to her and closing that deal. And it starts with you being confident within the situation and knowing how to navigate through that. So, a lot of times what happens is that guys are so scared of rejection that they don't bother to close the deal. You see what I'm saying? So you're saying, oh, well, I went up to her and I talked to her and I said something. And then you're looking for all these other signs and but then at the end of the day, you're like, damn, should I tell her to give me the number? Should I not? And you're doing that literally while you're having the interaction with the girl, which is why there's like that little pause in there, which is why she's looking at you funny, which is why she sort of just walks away because it gets awkward. So when you talk to a woman, you already have to have all your shit like ready to go so that when you approach her, like, hey, what's up? How you doing? Look, you're looking real cute today. Listen, I'm about to go. So I need you to give me your number. Put your number in my phone. I'm going to hit you up later. We're going to make something happen. You understand? So like you're instructing her on what to do. You're leading what's going to happen and then you make it happen. Right. And there's going to be some girls who are, not going to be interested. There's going to be some girls who are going to be interested. But it's better to have the girl, say, no, I have a boyfriend, or no, I'm not interested, versus you sort of just going up to a girl and saying, hey, you're cute, and then you don't have anything else to follow up, and then she just walks away. You feel what I'm saying? So it's, you gotta understand how to really like close the deal. You understand? And again, go to MrLocario.com. Go and get my book, How to Have Sex with Two Women a Day, because I have a whole chapter in there where I talk about how to approach chicks. And then also you get the 2 free audio programs, and the Conversation Booster audio program will teach you how to close the deal. I teach you it simply. It's so simple, it's ridiculous. All right. So that's it, guys. I'm out of here. If you have any more questions, hit me up at askmrlocario@gmail.com, and I'll holler at you later. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. All right, now before you click off this video, I need you to do 3 quick things. First, I need you to click the link below to send me your questions, because if you have any questions, I'll answer them in a video. 2, click the link under that to get my free ebook, The Magnificent 10 Crucial Dating Tips for Men. It gives you 10 tips on how to attract beautiful women. And number 3, I want you to click the link under that to go to badboymembership.com, where you get 45 through 90-minute audio and video tutorials every month. Hey, what's up? It's dating and life coach Mr. Locario. Go to badboymembership.com and master the dating game by joining my Bad Boy Membership program. In this program, you'll receive 45 through 90-minute, easy-to-follow, step-by-step dating advice tutorials that's guaranteed to help you attract, date, and have sex with beautiful women. Join the Bad Boy Membership today by going to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com.